Hey, good morning everyone out there in the Woodrow Nation, especially to my students in POE and CEA and all the RoboCat family, and everyone on our campus who might come across this message, or anyone else for that matter. I'm standing here on campus. It's Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. I just want to take a couple minutes while I'm standing here where I'd normally be walking in, and the campus would already be hustling and bustling in all these facilities. The band would be cranking it up, and the cheerleaders and all the early morning athletics, and there'd be teachers all over the place getting ready for the day, like Mr. Johns, who had probably been here since like 4:30 or something crazy, and our custodial staff would be right in the facilities, but the facilities are closed and they won't be full of students, and the mission that we're on today that hasn't changed. And I just want to say a couple words to encourage us all as we kind of dive headlong into this distance learning that we're about to embrace. A whole bunch of you got kind of an early start on that yesterday, so way to go. And shout out to our heroic admin team who's up here pushing food out the door and getting Chromebooks in the hands of the people who need it. But I just thought I'd offer a couple thoughts. One, while the facilities aren't open, they're just here to facilitate this same mission that we're on, which is to show up and learn and to get better at being humans, and we get to do that together, thankfully, with the technology that we have and websites and the internet. And I'm just reminded of a lesson that a man who had a really huge influence on my life, who was a coach that I played baseball for in college when I was a younger man and had more hair and might have resembled Derek Jeter more than Vladimir Putin these days. But if he said this one thing, he said it a million times, and when things weren't going right, when a pitcher couldn't throw strikes or a hitter was in a slump, he would be in the dugout yelling, "Make an adjustment." And those words and that idea and that principle has stuck with me. I literally think about it almost every day, and we get a chance, not just today, but every day, and especially today as we're moving into a chance where we've got to embrace making a really big adjustment, that I just encourage us all to know that we can do this. We can make the adjustment. We got to do it together. We got to be willing to ask for help in a lot of new ways. It's kind of humbling to ask for help, but please do that. Like, we're all going to have to do that, and we're going to make the adjustments, and we're going to go forward and meet this challenge. And I learned that outside the classroom. I learned as much outside the classroom on the baseball field as I did in the lab, becoming a physics major. I got to hang out with someone who influenced my life a couple decades ago, and it stuck with me. So the things that we're learning today in this unusual season, a lot of it's going to stick with us for a long time, and so let's go make the best of it. Let's go make an adjustment.